Alright, so, fun little side story. I've been recording a bunch of these back to back today because, well, I just am enjoying playing the game mainly, but what I didn't factor in is that I was still recording on an old hard drive that was running out of space. So there's now going to be a gap between what you saw last and where I'm up to now. I don't think it's too drastically far behind, but there are definitely some 20 minutes or something in that sort of range that you won't be able to ever see because the recording is lost. So sorry about that. Okay, back to the actual game. That building is damaged and getting repaired, except click to enable workshop repairs. Yes. Don't often have to do that. The other thing that possibly you missed is yeah, the whole Elixies thing, right? So I'm meant to be getting stuff from Saturn, yeah, or was getting stuff from Saturn, and couldn't do what I wanted to do because I needed the Elixies thing. Additionally, I've been whinging about not being able to do the system policies. So I did a little bit of Googling, trying not to see spoilers or anything. To do the policies, you have to have a stability building that lets you do it. Haven't bothered to look at them until now. And the Elixies thing, if you essentially fail one of the earlier quests, you will never get Elixies and therefore can't use the biodata of Elixies to open the other thing. So I know now that I'm not screwing up completely by doing the vol jump. As for where we're at right now, Sector 3 needs more housing. That's not really an issue. We can do that. As soon as we remember which tab we're on. Easy peasy. Actually, that was Sector 2, not Sector 3. Let me undo that. Sector 2, I'm getting mixed up because it's got a 3 above it. Sector 3 has the accident and is unhappy. And they're unhappy because they're overworked, and they're overworked because people are in the infirmary, and the infirmary is not powered for some reason, which probably means I've got injured people who are dying or something, or have died, would be even worse. 5 are injured, okay. Yeah, oops. Alright. Let's switch off this for starters. I thought I had already switched that off. Because you can't grow mushrooms unless you've got waste for them to grow on. Let's switch off this one for the moment, and this one for the moment. That should get us back to optimal. Okay. Sector 2 needs the housing. And it probably needs the housing because I'm still spamming out fresh people into Sector 2. Yes. Okay. Right. And I've got 140 more people to come. Yeah, okay. Well, if we do the population transfer thing, what's the actual situation here? There's 80 people in Sector 2 who aren't workers. Ah, this is where you can see the housing. Excellent. 349 people, 204. Right. We're getting a lot of people that aren't workers. Let's move from Sector 1 to Sector 3. Let's move, let's say, 20 of the non-workers. And likewise from Sector 2 to Sector 3. I want to move 30 of the non-workers. Let's go with 40. And then in Sector 3, I will build that housing that I just undid. Crew quarters, 1, 2, 3, let's go. That should hopefully... 1, 2, 3. No, 3 won't be enough. That's only 45. I just transferred a whole bunch more than that. 4, 5, 6. Build another road. It's going to irritate me that these don't line up, but hey. This is the farming and people sector. Okay, I think we can look at this properly. Provide stability. Provide stability. Yet none of these are the Duvalaki that I believe I need in order to use policies. So either I can't build it yet because I'm in the wrong part of the game, or I can't build it yet because I haven't got the research done. Not really sure. We're just going to go with the fact that I can't do it right now and not worry about it. Now, back to the outside view. Those are mining iron, which I didn't really need because there's already... yeah, nearly 2,000 of it floating out there waiting for me to collect. Yeah, okay.
Happy New Year, Administrator.
Ah, well, there you go. I was wondering earlier if a cycle was a day. Doesn't really make sense that it would be, but how can I put this? It's one revolution, or one rotation rather, of the station.
Population transfer complete.
Yeah. There's no indication that that necessarily lines up with a day, and the fact that meal cycles are every 5 cycles is... yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but the New Year's thing that just announced itself, I am presuming to mean 365 is 365 days, and therefore it's going to be 1 for 1. Okay. I really don't think there's anything else I need to probe out here. I think I've collected all of the sciencey stuff that I can in the solar system. I believe both of my science ships are at the Tycoon. Yeah.
Population transfer complete.
Okay, that should solve the overpopulation issue. Maybe. Apart from the fact these ones aren't finished yet. Hurry up and build those buildings and we should be fine. No active health buildings in Sector 3, but I switched it on. Building is not powered. What? Cancel destruction. I do not want to blow it up, thank you very much. High priority. Okay. My 5 injured crew are being healed at last. if I go to the external view, I believe I should be... No, I cannot. I do not have the electronics to do that. I do not have the electronics to do really anything anymore. That's unfortunate, because I think that might be part of the puzzle with the DLS, whatever it's called, that lets you do policies. Right, you guys are mining the heck out of that asteroid, which is kind of pointless because I've got more iron than I know what to do with.
No more resources available to mine.
Cool, they can go home. Science ships are home, those are home, cargo ships are collecting ungodly amounts of stuff.
An
Speaking of
accident
which,
has occurred in the Tycoon.
start with the accidents, please. No, that's just a waste. This one. Okay. That can be switched off since it's not doing anything anyway. This is full. No resources can be produced. Ah, yes, okay. This can be switched on and it can collect that. Yes, so this will end up putting people in the infirmary. Yep, cool. There's 270 ice sitting there. And for all of my attempt to keep the space at the bottom empty so that I could build more things along the wall, I think this sector is going to end up just with 3 at the top, because I'm going to need to have lots of storage. How's the actual population situation going? We've still got over 100 people in cryogenesis, so we're going to end up with close to 900? Or at least 860, something like that. Right. Prioritize that, please. In short, I want a bit of everything. This place has some workers spare. Okay, we can switch that on. It can take on board. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe hydrogen. Who knows? No, better yet. You can take on the polymers that are sitting on my dock. One doesn't need to hold that currently. Move that closer to the refinery, switch this one off. I think these are kind of balanced for the moment. We've filled that up already. Yes. 2, can't quite fit one there. How many batteries does this sector have? I only see the one. No, it has 4. Carry on. In fact, it has more than 4. This sector has lots of batteries. This sector does not have so many. And has no room to build anything, as we've established multiple times at this point. Okay. I'm seeing the extra hours thing popping up again. That's because you're wounded. Alright. How about we send some more people to Sector 3 as they thaw out. Hopefully some of them will be workers. Lots of housing there. Not enough there. Okay. Sector 2 just has a lot of people. Non-workers. Let's move another 10 of them from Sector 2 to Sector 3. Alright. I think, yes, there's 3 batteries here. These people should be coming out of the infirmary eventually. Yep, let's speed up again. Kind of want the option to speed up to the next event rather than just speed up. But, right, that's still got food to collect. Who's collecting food? Yeah, you've got it selected. If I'm nice, I might speed up the video recording around about now, but you may just end up with a video of me watching my ships move back and forward for a while. Is that? No, it hasn't. Okay. You can stop doing that. Sorry, yes, not talking, just trying to keep things rolling. And I just want to get at least 100 of the hydrogen going, so that when I jump, I don't have to hunt for it if I suddenly find I need it for something. So if I click on this, there's 39 to collect from here, okay? My cargo ship is currently carrying... no, nothing, by the look of it. 33. Mm-hmm. Sector could possibly use another house.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Yep. What a freaking surprise. You managed to have an accident at a thing which could honestly be switched off anyway. Right. If I undo that one, they can move across to here. Collected all the people from out in space. We've got stacks of ice here now. Stacks and stacks of it. Yep, okay. Stop collecting the ice, please. Completely stop that. I want you to get the food, I want you to get the hydrogen, and then I think we're ready to jump. Assuming nothing else blows up. Why do I not have confidence that things aren't going to blow up? And why... okay, it is moving. Oh, I did not realize. Okay. The reason all my cars are going in a weird loop is because there's no road connection there. Let's fix that. And I was complaining possibly in the cut video about the screen being skewed and not being able to fix it, and now I realize I can. It's a case of hold down the mouse wheel. I don't think I need any of those, and thankfully I don't need them when I can't build them. Some of this other stuff though, maybe I'm overdoing. Who knows, maybe I should just jump now. 33, I want some more of that. When that gets to 100, I will stop boring you all to tears. How is this one not empty yet? Far out. Right, we've got all the food. Trying to stock up on iron, but I've got 500 alloys just sitting around not getting used, so I probably don't need to stock up on iron that badly. I do need to find more housing for Sector 3 though.
accident has occurred in the tycoon.
Yeah, thanks for that. Alright. If I build... Not that one. Food. If I build a mess hall somewhere other than where it is right now, like, yeah, it's that thickness. Let's put it there. Let's complete that junction and wait for it to get built. Any century now. I want to get rid of this one. Right, switch that one off. Wait for the food to go out of it. Then decommission it. And get rid of the road that's in the way. Finish connecting that bit of road. And fill up this with housing. Actually, undo that last one. Really? Why is it being awkward? I said, get rid of that one.
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
No. It is going to get rid of it, it's just taking its time. Okay, we had yet another accident in Sector 2. It's not for lack of workers, that's for sure. Right, this one can also be demolished. Why? Oh, I see the problem. Okay. Switch that on. Now there's somewhere for the alloys to go. That's what the hold-up was. Okay. Back to normal speed. Right. Now I can build my houses without the weird bit of road being in the way and so on and so forth. And there's a gap of one, so that can be a road. Which means I should move that again. And at this point, since I'm reorganizing everything, why the heck not? Move the mess hall up here where it was probably supposed to be in the first place. It is a what by what building? 4x8. It's more efficient to fit it there. Wait for it. Must finish building the first of the new one before we demolish the old one. Unless, no, it's just taking its time. There we go. for the food to move. This can be switched off. And then demolished.